What's up, y'all? Blessed day to everybody. Um, Part three of Woo Wop and Flea. The last part was the transformation. I was telling y'all about when Blue Eyes, that was a guy named that pulled up on him and told him to walk with him. They went around, they had a conversation. Like I said, by the time he got back around to us, it was like three of them plus him. And what ended up happening is it was a guy with him that was openly going with Blue Eyes. That was from a town over from where we were from, but he used to run with us. So when he left, see, that's how we got the real information about why he came and got him and what they was talking about. So he told us like, man, it's true, man. He was like, he gonna deny it. He was like, but it's true. So I say for like the next month or so, time went by, we start seeing less and less of Woo Wop. And when we did see him, he would always be around Flea. But we barely saw him. Because every time we seen him, we kind of pressed him. Like we would press him. And it got kind of to the point to where it like started getting aggressive between us and him because of, first of all, he was from the hood. He was one of us. He went out bad. We had to watch him go out bad. It was like it really was on some stuff that I guess as us consider him a friend, we took it kind of hard. Like we took it kind of real hard. So, but we couldn't prove it because none of us was in the dorm with him. So, what we did, it was two dudes. Okay, but me, when I first came to that yard, I initially was in that dorm. So, what happened was, I knew some guys in the dorm that I was cool with. And I was asking what was going on with him. They was like, well, bro, what we're gonna do is we see something, because they had told us, said that they was going up, because they were saying like the roommates, like each one of the roommates got tired of switching rooms because they could get out of place, they get caught, they really gonna charge you with escape, because this overnight you in somebody else's room, so you really gonna get escape. And so it kind of like fizzled out. So long story short, this way it gets all the way down by law. Well, no. Let me tell this part first, I guess. It was a dude. I'm gonna call him Chauncey. I'm gonna call him Chauncey. So it was a dude named Chauncey. Chauncey, he was on the other side, as in he was in that life. He was actually considered a boy, but he didn't carry himself as a boy. Like he shot ball, he lift weights. It was funny because he had a perm with a bald spot in it. He had his hair perm back like women have it, but he had a bald spot in the top of it. So it was kind of funny. So he didn't really look more like, on that side, he looked more like a Rick James with a perm that got a bald spot in it. So, but he was a pretty cool dude, to be honest, because, like I say, he didn't carry himself in no ways like he was on the other side. Like he didn't do the makeup, and he he ain't put on tight clothes, and like he didn't switch, and like he carried himself like a man, but everybody knew that he was on the other side. So one day we hollering at him about Woot Wop, cause he was pretty up. Like we always had questions on our homeboys. We can always go to him, and he would be like, "Well, nah, he ain't in that. Nah, he don't get down." He done cleared up a lot of people without them knowing that we was on them, cause if we thought it, we was on you, cause it's a bad look for the city. You know what I'm saying? Who wanna be from a city, or say you from the town, and y'all run around here getting down like this, man? They make us look bad. You know what I'm saying? So we was like trying to expose and weed out all of them that we could. So, alright, the two little short ones, I ain't gonna say their name, but both of them had the exact same first name, just different last name, and both of them was short. Like they both of them was short, like 5'4", like 5'4", 5'3". Like both of them was short, and they had the same name, and they was real partners, but they was devilish and diva. These was two little bad little motherfuckers. Like these two dudes here would run around like these two little dudes here. Like for their height, they ain't had no kind of disadvantage. They was as they from Spartanburg. I never forget them because we was all cool. They was from the bird, and so we put them on Woot Wop. So one night, all right, they had like evening rec, night school, stuff like that. So one night, say about around 7. Like it ain't quite dark, because if it's dark, the yard gonna be closed. Like ain't no movement unless you got a designated call out. You ain't going on no yard at nighttime. Ain't no night movements down here. Now, they had got to where they would let y'all go sit out in the back of the dorm in the rec yard till like a certain part of, not night, not quite dark, but like that dusk, like right before dark, they'll bring you in. But that nighttime, you ain't seeing no nighttime on that yard. That's dead. Especially on the yard we was on. We was on level 3, so that was definitely dead. So when we hollered at them, no, they came and hollered at us. Say, man, but they came like in a haste. Like they came like in a haste, like come on. They in the Westcon right now. They in the Westcon right now. Boom. So they was in the school. All right, like I say, at McCormick, the bathroom, well, at McCormick, the gym, okay, this how McCormick made. When you first come out of the back of operation, you got medical right there. All right, so medical, then on the other side of medical, you got the school building. All right, connecting to the school building is like where they used to have the weight room. It's a bathroom in there, and like it's a bathroom right before you get into the gymnasium part of it. And hooked onto the gymnasium part is the little canteen. Then you got the laundry room, the big canteen, and you got the kitchen. All right, that's how all that's like set up like in a little plaza like set. Like all that's connected like right there like a little plaza. So, but inside of the school bathroom, inside of the school, they got a bathroom in there too. So, but at this time of night, they got, like I said, they got night school. So they come get us. So we run up in there. So we go in the bathroom. So when we get in the bathroom, right, we hear grunting. And then we hear Woot Wop scream out, "Ain't my P with a Y on the end some fire? Ain't my P some fire? Ain't my P some fire?" Like he was getting off. I guess he was getting off at the time. He was screaming out, "Yeah, ain't my P some fire? Ain't my P some fire? Ain't my P some fire?" So boom. So we hear him. Man. So we hear him, right? So we kicked the stall door. Boom, like, yo. So now, man, I'm just, man, I ain't, man, sitting here thinking about that, man. It's just crazy, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. Like, so, so they come out the stall, right? But Flea, he come out normal. Like, Flea come out there, like, and look at us and go over there and wash his hands and ease out. Leave on out, you know. So Woot Wop come out. So when Woot Wop come out, one of the homies, like soon as he stepped out, one of the homies, I don't call his name, but he smacked him. Like soon as he came out, he smacked him. Boom. So when he smacked him, you know, I can't really say why he didn't do nothing, because like I say, I consider, like I say, I done seen Woo Wop fight tons of time. But I think he was more in a humble shock of insane. I don't know, like, because he like went down in a fetal position and like started crying and like started crying out like, bro, I don't know what made me go this way. Like, I don't know what made me go this way. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like he started yelling out, like, y'all know what it is not to have nobody, and like it was crazy. Like, so we, to be honest, I was disgusted. I turned around and just walked on out. To be honest, I was disgusted. So from that day, he was just, it wasn't no more hiding it or nothing. I mean, he couldn't lie no more. I mean, we done heard you in the bathroom screaming out, ain't my piece on fire. So, like, he was in there riding them and screaming out, ain't my piece on fire. So, what more was it to say? Like, I mean, so he ended up, I guess, switching over. Like, it's hard for me to say, man, like I say, because I consider him a homeboy. Like, I ain't even gonna sit here. Like, it took me a long time. Like, I ain't even want to tell that part of it, to be honest. It just took me a long time. So, after that, like I say, he switched over. You know, he started hanging more with, I ain't gonna say, because he, you know, he would be with the rest of the guys that was girls. So, I guess he would be with them and stuff like that. So, eventually, I'd say about 6, 7 months probably went by. They started doing, they did like an institutional reclass. Like they want to shake up the dorms and the units. So they start like moving people all around. So they end up moving Woo Wop and Flea in our unit now. Boom. So nighttime come, right? I say it been about a week now. You know what I'm saying? Nighttime come. So one night, you know, we sitting on the rock talking. Like you'll get in a group, we'll post up, shoot the jump, reminisce about the streets or what's going on in here, or what we got going on. I stay on the card table a lot though. I was a poker player, so I stay on the card table a lot. So we going on. So boom, Woo Wop come out the room, right? Headed to the microwave. This dude got on, like, okay, he got like a 5X, 6X t-shirt on when he probably was a extra large, maybe 2X. He got like a 5X t-shirt on. So it's hanging down and it's long. So he got it tied up at the bottom in a knot. You know, like a woman will tie up a dress at the knot with a knot on the bottom. He got it tied up like right around like he got on a dress. And man, he come out, man, and he's just, I said, man, so I go to him, right? This probably one of the last times I think me and bro ever talked in the penitentiary. I go to him, right? Because he looked sad, right? So I go to him, I'm like, bro, like, man, you know, like, bro, I ain't really been saying nothing to you. And, but you can't do that, bro. He was like, well, like, bro, you already got him looking bad. I was like, and now you coming out like, I like, bro, you a woman now or something? Like, and he was like, nah, but, you know, Flea want me to, man, long story short, like, we didn't get into it, no, but we had a lot of verbal thing, but we didn't really get into it. Long story short, like, I just told him he couldn't do that no more. Like, I let him know, like, he cannot be coming out wearing those t-shirts like it's a dress, switching saying across the unit. You know what I'm saying? And we young, like, and at the time, now we young, like, I think, Flea probably was, I mean, not Flea, but Woot Wop probably was, I was 21, 22. So Flea probably was like 20, 21. I think he a year or two under me. So he was like 20, 21, something like that. Like, so after that, y'all, I ain't really say too much more to him. It was what it was, and I know he wasn't. I know he was locked in. He was in love, and like he was in love. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I seen my homeboy go from a G to a girl. Like I couldn't believe it, man. And the funny thing about it is, cause I hadn't too long before then. All right, I had another homie. Man, them boys was going outside, boy. But he really wasn't a homie. Woot Wop was a homie. This was just a dude that was from around the way. Woot Wop was actually one of us. Like on the streets, he was one of us. So, thank y'all, man, for taking the time to watch this, man. Hit the like, hit subscribe. I'll probably tell the story that I was just leading up to. That's why I stopped it. About the time I caught my man with, well, let's just say I caught him, and I'm going to tell y'all how I caught him. And that's a story all in itself, man. But hit the like, hit subscribe. Y'all tune in. I'm back at it. Gonna keep it going this time. Like I said, I'm building me a studio in the extra room in my house just for YouTube. So I'm working on some stuff as we doing, trying to get me some backdrops and stuff made. So tap in with Wall Street rolling. We're gonna talk more than just prison stories, you know what I'm saying? But tap in. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.